Okay, bookers, round 2 tomorrow of chemo. So I'm not gonna lie, the first time I was like, woohoo, let's go, let's do it. And because I didn't know what was gonna happen. And so this time I know what's gonna happen. It's okay the day before, the day of, the day after, because they give you those steroids, and that helps. But then, like, probably day 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are bad. And I didn't want to come on here and be all fake and be all like a trooper and act like everything's great. I know what's going to happen this time. So, I don't want to go, but I know I have to go. So I'm going to go. But I'll keep you posted and keep it all on the up and real. And I really want to tell you my thoughts. I want to talk to some of the cancer patients out there and people that know people with cancer. And I want to talk about that in a little bit too. So, and why I do this. Don't go anywhere. More to come. So, Facebook ass, I love you. Why am I doing this? And I want to talk to the cancer patients or people that have gone through it, or people that know someone that has gone through it. I wanted to do it out here tonight. I was going to do a pillow talk, but I'm like, look at that sunset behind me. There's God. So here's what I wanted to say. You know why I do these videos? It's to shame cancer. It's to only give it the power that it's due. So it took my hair. Did you notice all the little ones fell out? It makes me tired and it makes me sick. But that's all I'm going to let it have. That's all it can have. I won't give it more, which would be getting down in the dumps, getting depressed, hiding everything, sweeping it all under the rug and not sharing it. No, I want to shout it from the highest mountain, how horrible it is, how bad it is, and what it does. But I won't give it any more power than it already gets. I refuse to. And I don't want you to either. I know that I have a lot of friends here on Facebook, and I know that I've read some comments of some women who, they say, I'm alone, or I went through this alone, and it breaks my heart. I want to talk to you specifically right now for this second. You're not alone. You have me. And just because we don't live in the same neighborhood, or I don't go to chemo with you, or you don't go to chemo with me, that's just geography, okay? It's geography where we're located. In the heart is where we're close. In the heart is where we're located. In these things that we're going through, we are beside each other. I'm with you, and oh my gosh, all the Facebookers, they are with us like an army. I loved when you guys put up your bald heads too. Oh my gosh. People say that's so brave to do because no one wants to be seen like that. And I know, I've got a mirror. Everyone's like, oh, you look great. I'm like, no, I don't. I said it to my husband because he's like, you're gorgeous. I'm like, Chris, of all people, you don't lie in my face. And he's like, but Antonella, you are. Whatever. The point is when everyone started putting up their pictures and giving the best advice, that I followed so much of it, everyone rallied around them too. I'm not special. We are women holding up other women. We share our strength. We share our positivity. And I think the coolest ones are the women who have never gone through chemo or known someone. And they are right there. They're there with us, me and you. And I love it, love it. You don't even know. It makes me cry when they say, we have your back and we always will. You prove it every day. You come in, you watch my videos, you comment, you go to YouTube, you watch those videos. The GoFundMe has been tremendous, tremendous help as well. And it's so true. One of you wrote, only stay around positive people. Don't get around people that are negative or that pull you down. It's so true. The smallest little thing can just pull me down physically. But then I go and I read and I read. I don't read them all at once because I like to save them. The comments on YouTube, the comments on Facebook, and they lift me up. And for the women out there that don't have a Facebook page with all these wonderful girls, you are sharing mine. So I want you to read those comments and know that they're meant for you too. So we're going to do this together. It is not easy. I have chemo tomorrow. It'll be round 2. And now that I know what's going to happen, I told you earlier in this video, I don't want to do it. But I have to do it. I have to do it. I've been putting up videos. Some of you have asked, hey, I've seen this video before and she has hair. Yes, those are, if you notice, the ones with the parentheses that say, for my friends without YouTube. I put those up because some of the ladies don't do YouTube, don't have YouTube, and don't want to do YouTube. So I put the videos up for them. So you may see repeats, and they are, but they are for the ladies without YouTube. It still helps me if you watch it on Facebook because they count that. They have all these weird algorithms and stuff, but that's why I do those. So it might look funky on my page, like, oh, this looks familiar. It's hard to hold my cell phone up. This one looks familiar. This is a repeat. I do put them in chronological order for YouTube, and then I put them in chronological order for Facebook. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, tomorrow round 2, and I'm gonna put it in my head. Jane texted me today, and she's like, Antonella, are you okay? I haven't heard from you. I love her. She's such a good person. You guys give her a shout out and a heart and a thumbs up. But I told her, I'm like, oh, Jane, I'm just in my own head space because I know how it's going to go tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be good. The next day I'll be good. And then the next day it starts going kabuchi. So I'll put a video up of the kabuchi. I'll go to Hope's. Right now I'm on the boat. But when it starts going downhill, and I think you could see Hope's little apartment from here. I think it's right there. So I can see her place from the cockpit. But again, big thanks from the bottom of my heart. I hope you're not getting sick of these videos because they're all about sickness. Who wants to watch that? That's a bummer. But it's the real thing, and I would be a faker if I got on here and with a wig on and did other videos and acted like everything was okay. It's not okay. But you're probably going, why are you smiling? Because I'm still joyful. I'm still happy. And look at that sunset I wanted to share with you. So the hair came out everywhere. Someone else said, Natural, do you only lose it on your head? And I'm like, no, everywhere. If you know what I mean. But they say the brows and lashes are the last to go, I think. So that's that. I'll check in with you during chemo. I hope you can keep me company tomorrow. And I love you very much. And just remember, it's all just geography. In our hearts, we are best friends. In our hearts, we are next door neighbors. And we'll do this together. I need you. I need you with me. And every woman out there going through it, we need you. Okay? Tomorrow's the big day. I gotta get some sleep. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Be back. Okay. Round 2. Round 2 of chemo. Bubby, you hanging tough?
Yes, with you.
All right. So we got round 2. It'll take about 4 hours. Chris can't go up with me. They won't let anybody in. You know the rules, COVID and blah, 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 blah. And then I will check back in with you when I get there while I'm getting chemo. And we'll have a little chat then. All right, buckos. Okay. Shame the cancer for what it does to people. Here's my stuff. And then it comes in here and rides right up here. I wonder if you see the tubing that goes into the jugular and then in the heart. So I have to be quiet because there are people around. But I'm so excited. Round 2. I'm like halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on your prayers. Take my hand. I'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on your prayers. Living on your prayers. Oh, wait, she's coming. I gotta go. Okay. Round 2. Done. Striking down that cancer. Gobbling up those cells. Right, Bubby?
Yes, baby.
Now, I had to be quiet during chemo because there were people like just, so. Hey, we're halfway there. Living on your prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Love you guys. Thank you so much for helping me and supporting me and praying for me, because I am living on your prayers. Okay, listen, I'm tired of all these sick videos. You probably are too. I want to do something fun with you. How about we do a boat tour? I'll take you on a tour of the boat and the marina, and we'll walk around and see all the pretty things. And I'd love to share them with you. Maybe they'll brighten your day the way that they do mine. Love you guys.